Hello there. If you want to know what's going to be happening for the rest of the week from the universe and any situations that you may want to look out for that can continue to help you support your body so that you can live the life of your dreams, then stick around and I will meet you back here in just one moment. Well, hello everyone. How are you doing? I'm glad that you're here. For anyone new, hi, I'm Erin. Thanks for popping on in. I'm glad that you found me. I hope that you enjoy what you see here on this channel. And if you are returning, thank you very much for coming back. I hope that you are enjoying yourself this week, and I hope you're finding good information on this channel. There's chapter markers, so go ahead and utilize those if you need to. But this is pretty straightforward this week, so we're going to go ahead. I've lit a candle for us. You can use it to set an intention for yourself if you like. Probably I should start just lighting it when we are setting our intention from now on. I'll have to remember that for next week. All right, but if you would like to set an intention, if you can get rid of any electronic distractions or any other kind of distractions, invest in yourself for these few moments, for this little amount of time that you'll have to hear what you need to support your body, hear your inner voice, and get to the purpose of what you want to do here, right? Which is to be happy, right? To do the things that make you feel amazing inside. So let's go ahead and take some deep breaths. We want to bring an awareness to our body. We want to settle in and be grounded. So just picture your energy going into the ground, just settling in. Get any wiggles out if you need to. I always have to. And then we're going to take deep breaths in through our nose, out through your mouth. When you're breathing in, you can imagine a pink or a green light. If you are looking to use your heart center, that would be beautiful. You don't have to picture anything at all. This is a relaxing, calming time for you. So however you need to do it, take about 3 or 4 deep breaths. When you inhale, expand your tummy and your rib cage, your chest. Big deep breath, hold it at the top for a few moments if you can, and then release. Anything out that will not serve you here today, give all that back to Mama Earth and she will recycle that with the love, of course. All right, now I hope that you're ready to get started. I am. We are in the week of April 12th, 2021. And we're at midweek point. So when you get this, it will be April 14th, a Wednesday, 2021. And we're going to just see if there's any new energies. What new energies are we going to work with? Or if, there's just any new information that we need to know, right? So let's do that. All the blue cards. All the blue cards. Okay. That's all right. So we have the Empress. Time to take action, the power of creativity. Success that allows for a life of luxury. Oh my, I love that. I'll take luxury. And then we have the Chariot. Okay. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. Celebrating your accomplishments and being in the spotlight. All right. These are great cards. I'm loving this. And then we have number 17, the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Okay, so I'll just let you see the Empress here, right? Very nice. She is, she's all about living the life, right? She is successful. She is creative. She's not afraid to take action. So this is the energy that we want to have. This is the energy that we are creating right now, okay? And then the Chariot, number 7, right here, this is your dedication to doing the things that you need to do um, to get to this place, and celebrating what you have done so far, how far you have come in the work that you've been doing to get to where you are right now. All right. And remembering that we are still needing to work hard, right? And but enjoy ourselves, because she's super happy, right? She's enjoying herself to the fullest. And we also we both of these seem to me that it is a spotlight kind of thing. So people are paying attention to the changes that you've made. You're becoming a different person per se. Not that you're not yourself, but you're just like coming into your own. There's a air about you that is very solid and very grounded, and you just are in a space right now where you are giving yourself the permission to really be able to start doing the things you need to do to live your life the way you want to. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm enjoying this. And then we have the star, number 17, right? Beautiful. I love the star card. And this is making sure that we are staying positive. These are all beautiful cards, so positive. I love it. And to remember that when you are believing in something, when you are dedicated to something, you have the strength, the ability to go through any kind of obstacle that you want to go through in order to get what you desire. And that is wonderful, because we all want to have the things that we want. Okay. So, and this is exactly what that says too. We have had challenging times. And at the beginning of the week, if you watch those nutritional oracle card readings, or really they're like whole self wellness oracle card readings anymore, because we look at all things that affect us, right? We had some, and still during this week, we are facing some emotions that we are looking to release, that will help us, or looking to understand even. Yeah, we want to release them, but we're looking to also understand why that's happening. And when we know that, we can use that to understand a little bit more about how we react to things and how we can do things a little bit differently, or just put that in a better position for us to be able to use to do what we need to do to move through those challenging times, and just have the abundance that we are trying to manifest into our life, right? And I don't know why I never shuffle while I talk, but I'm sure I could. And then we're going to get just a couple more cards just for some clarifiers. We'll do a couple oracle cards, right? So we have time to go. Okay, I'll let you see that. Number 45, time to go. And time to go means you've come to the end of where you are at in your life, the experience that you're having, the situation that is at hand. It's completed, and you're not going to be able to learn anything else about that right now. And it's time. She's going over a bridge. It's time to cross that bridge to this door here, to set you into that new experience. Is there a new opportunity that you have been given? Because now may be the time to walk over that bridge, to cross over from this experience and get to the next one. Okay, and then we have number 10, unfinished symphony, in protection position. So what are you hanging on to? What is holding you back? Do you feel that you have some unfinished business, or are you just using that because you're not really sure how to move forward? That you probably already know that, yeah, you're done here, you've done what you need to do, and you want to move forward, but you're not sure how to do that, right? And then we have here and now. Number 32, here and now. This is being present in the moment. This is how you are going to make decisions. You need to be present in yourself. It's very hard to make decisions when you are thinking about the past and what has happened and worrying that has created too many challenges or obstacles in your life that you're not going to be able to overcome. And it also has to do with looking too far ahead into the future. We are not sure. This is risky, right? This is not for the faint of heart. This is letting us know that the door's not open. She has to open that door. She has to walk through it and go to the other side of the door before she can find out what's happening. So you're going to have to wrap it up. Those emotions I'm hearing, the emotions that you're trying to get over could possibly be challenging situations in the past that of worth, self-worth, that maybe you're feeling you don't know enough, you're not skilled enough to take this new opportunity for, and again, general reading. So this, I'm not saying everybody's going to have new opportunities in their life this week, but for those of us, and it doesn't have to necessarily be an opportunity per se for like taking on a new position. It could be for anything. It could be for learning a new experience. Signs that are set before you that are offering you a new way of thinking, of opening up, right? It doesn't necessarily have to do with money or career. It could be love. It could be anything. I'm not really feeling that it's a love thing. I'm really feeling that it's mostly still about you and taking hold of that self-worth, making sure that you are understanding that it's time for you to go ahead and move forward. It's going to be okay to do that. And to stay in the present moment. Don't worry about the past. I shouldn't say don't worry about the past. It's not don't worry about the past. It's don't live in the past. The past is the past, right? And the only way that you're going to do any good with that is to take the lessons that you have learned, bring them to yourself right now, understand why or how or what the good of it would be, and use that to propel you forward, to give you the strength and the courage to go ahead and cross that bridge and open that door, because it's exciting to do that. And I'm feeling that excitement is needed right now. Excitement and just joy, just happiness. All of these cards to me just seems so happy. We got the dragonflies. This little fairy is having a great time flying them. She's loving life, right? And the star card, of course, she's got it down. She's very optimistic. So none of these are calling to me that it is something that is a negative aspect that we will have to look at. The only thing I can see is just making sure that we don't let this unfinished symphony card, the stuff that I'm feeling that's rooted in you. But it doesn't need to be rooted in you. It's time for you to figure out where that comes from and to make some decisions about how you can get past that in a way that, you'll still have that experience. You don't want to forget everything, but you'll be able to use that information to help you be strong and move you forward. And then from the fairies, we have the friendship card. That's beautiful. I love that. So yeah, it's all about you, but you have friends with you to help you. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now's the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. And support is what I'm really hearing here. You really need to make sure, and look, we got blue again too. So I'm feeling the blue is, of course, throat chakra. And I'm feeling that this is going to be you needing to stand in your person, in yourself, and be able to speak your truth and let people know what you're feeling, that you need support. You don't even have to tell them exactly what it is that's going on, but I'm hearing that simply all you need to do is let the people that are your are your soul family, are your people, just let them know that you just need support, because those who love you the most and really want the best for you in life are going to be the ones that don't need you to tell them all of the things, right? They will just support you simply because they love you and they want you to have the best life that you can as well. And then we have come together. um, I like this card, really cute. Okay, come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team help gets the job done. That's very interesting. Working as a team to get the job done. I'm going to have to think about that for a second. I'm going to get one more card. I need one more of these cards, and then I might get a clarifier for this come together one, because that's interesting. I wasn't expecting something like that to come out. Inner child. Okay. So I am very much feeling that whatever emotion you're trying to overcome or obstacle or challenge is something that's been rooted in you. And this says the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. And I am thinking back to that ritual card that we got, and all of the things that were pointing to us to make a ritual out of something, or making a ritual in order for us to release those emotions that we were looking to find. And in particular, there were several emotions that could possibly come up, but what we wanted was to I'm trying to figure out how these work best together here. What we wanted to do with the ritual was to be able to use that to be in ourselves, but not make it heavy. And I did say that it was a time to be silly and have fun, and it didn't need to, you needed to bring some lightheartedness to it. All right. So the inner child, it still makes me feel like it's something that's rooted in you from childhood, or maybe even a past life, but also to remember that you need to, not be too hard on yourself, and let yourself have fun. Let yourself enjoy life to the fullest, even to the point to where, it could be silly and very playful. And there's nothing wrong with that. I am going to get a clarifier card to this for the come together card. I just need a little clarifier card, and I think I'm going to take that other card actually too. Loyal heart. So everything is just people are seeing you in as as somebody they can count on, and you are also recognizing that in other people. So I'm feeling this is maybe a trust thing also, that maybe you've got some trust issues that you're trying to work through, and that you need to recognize that it's happening, and people are recognizing that you are they're showing you their true colors, and that they can be, you have people in your life that will be loyal to you, that want the best for you, that will work with you. And so I'm feeling that this is it's a group of people, so like maybe a soul community or soul family, even your family, if you are close with your family as well. But I'm feeling it's a very tight knit kind of thing. So that's what I'm feeling this come together is, that this group to help working together to get the job done is you understanding that they are here for you, and they know that you really are working hard to get to overcome this part of your journey, right? To come to the finish line where you are right now, so that you can continue to grow and move forward. And you have people in your life to help you. And if you don't already have people in your life to help you, then I don't know if you need to just, I'm hearing that if you don't already have people in your life that are supportive to you, that you will find them, because you will always get what you need, but you need to make sure that you stay in the present moment, that you're not floating and flittering off, and that you're able to recognize when you are being brought into contact with the people who are going to be these loyal friends, these family members to you, okay? All right, I love that. And I'm just going to do one of these cards because they just caught my eye. I wasn't actually, oh, okay, and because they have a message, that's why, because they got some message. And this is time to ground. Yeah, so that's totally exactly what I was just thinking is on this 32. You got to stay grounded. You have to be present. You have to know what's happening in all around you and have awareness, or it's going to be ever more difficult for you to work past this work that you're trying to do on yourself to make it, because you need, and this inner child card too is you need lightness. It's a heavy load you're carrying and it needs to be lifted, because you are supposed to be joyful, and you're supposed to be a playful person. And what's happening right now is, for a lot of us, we're just not feeling that light joyfulness in our hearts and souls. So this is saying that it is time to ground, do the grounding work. And I'm just looking, so we have two 45s. Okay, so if you see the number 45, and actually be 9, right? But sometimes if you see like a 4 or a 5 or a 9, pay attention to what's going on at that moment when you notice if those numbers pop out to you, because there might be something there that you're missing. And I'm hearing maybe if you see 9s a lot, also that pay attention to what you're doing, because that could give you some direction on where you're finding your those people that are going to support you if you have not already found them. So that's exciting. I love that. All right, I'm just going to pull one more card. It's just a little affirmation card, though, just to send us on our way with a beautiful little note from the universe to make us feel all good and happy and inside, and let us know that the universe is, and we get this every single time I use this deck. So I'm gonna pull one more, but every single time I use this deck, and I've been like shuffling, feeling good will bring me far more than whatever I thought I needed. Maybe that's a message for me. Maybe that's why it keeps coming out when I use this deck. But we want to feel good. We need to feel good. So, and I'm hearing something too, that whatever is going on with this particular situation that involves an emotion that some of us are dealing with right now, just makes us feel shitty. Makes us feel like we did something wrong, like we don't deserve to have this life that looks so amazing, and that we deserve to put ourselves, and almost, I don't want to say that you're feeling in a victim mode, but just whatever that might be for a few people, but for most of us, I'm just feeling that it's just a really heavy load, and it was something that is, you don't really understand. You don't really understand. And I'm also hearing, for those of you who are having difficulty dealing with the situation that you're trying to work through, that you may need, in lieu of also the support, you have so much support around you. Like, I'm feeling a big warm enveloping, like you have so many people who really love and want the best for you. And I'm even kind of getting a little choked up. So I'm feeling like either you or the people around you who are trying to offer you the support and this love and this help, or They're like reaching out an olive branch. I'm feeling that they're reaching out something to you, some kind of a peace offering or something to just let you know that you don't have to worry. They're there for you. Um, so I'm not. So I'm feeling that it's just a very heavy load, and if you're having a trouble even off, if the people around you are not able to help you enough to get through it, then you may need to look for somebody in a professional manner, some kind of therapist, something like that, that will help start you understanding and realizing what you can do to remedy this situation, or to at least understand what's happening and why you're feeling the way you feel. Because I'm really hearing and feeling that a lot of people are just, they're like, I don't even know how to navigate through because it just doesn't even make sense to me. I'm not sure. So it was like, I don't know, I don't obviously know what was happening and what did happen or what the situation is, but just that you're not really sure how to even navigate through it. So you may need to call in professional help if this isn't doing it for you, because you don't want it to get too deep and heavy and put you into a state that you never feel like you can get out of, and it will make it a bad situation. So I'm going to pull one more card. Maybe. So there we are. This comes a lot too. I must be vibing just real hard with this deck about these two cards right here, I tell you. And this says, when I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. So remember that some situations from the past, or you just need to surrender. You need to just realize that and let go, and give it to spirit, universe, God, however you resonate, your higher power. You just need to give it over, and you just need to let yourself be free of that burden. And that's what I'm feeling for most of us. It's just this burden that has just been bogging you down for so long. It's time to let go of it. You need to surrender. And we did get that Eagle Spirit card as well at the beginning of the week that was talking to us about spirit has our back. So very heavily letting us know, please do not, if you are feeling disconnected from spirit, it is time for you to put that back, get that back into your life, reconnect, surrender, and allow that in. And I'm hearing for a few of us that there may be could be the issue with some of us, as you feel like you were not supported. You don't have spirit. Spirit does not have your back. Okay. So in that case, that's going to do a little soul searching, and that is going to take some time to figure out, and that you really are going to need to depend on that group of people that is there for you to help you understand. I'm feeling that something happened that made you feel like maybe that's not happening in your life. And I'm also reminded of something that I saw today that said, when we feel like we are moving backwards or we are feeling disconnected, that life is it's a cycle. It's like a spiral. So it's not that we are moving. I can't remember where I saw that either, but it just caught my eye. So it must have been for today's reading. But it moves in a spiral, and the spiral, it goes around and around, and sometimes we feel over here, sometimes we're over here, sometimes we're down here, but we're always moving forward toward that center, right? Toward that new place, ourselves, right? Okay. So I think that is all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if you want to just say hi. Let me know what you thought of today's reading, and I will go ahead and give you guys a big hug full of loving and healing energy, because we need some love. We need some love this week. And clearly we need some healing, and that's all right. So I'm going to see you guys again for the weekly, it's the nutritional oracle card readings, what we've been calling it. But you know what? It's just whole self wellness. So we're going to find out how we can support our body again. Next week on Sunday, I'll release that video for you guys, and I will see you all then. Have a beautiful week. Bye now.